I first met Beth Kimbrough back in, this is flat out, you can tell it's a setup because they arrested me for looting that night. I was trying to meet her for the second time because Ronnie Hartley's the first one to introduce me to her because I thought she wasn't a friend. But Ronnie introduced me to Beth, and it's crazy because the Butler boys showed up right there in Plainview, just in time. So the problem is when you know events are about to happen, you try to change. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to change the future. Where'd y'all read this in the Bible? Man, I've got proof on this stuff right here. I got proof. I'm gonna show it to you. Um, so when I met Beth Kimbrough and I started dating her, um, and first, the first thing I'm gonna say is I got arrested. I got arrested. I went back to Shepherd Air Force Base. They let me come back here for Christmas. When I came back for Christmas, I served like 7 days in jail, something like that. And the important part of those 7 days in jail was, and I can go look and figure out the date because I got out like either on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. It was one of those two. And me and Beth Kimbrough had our first real date on that night. And it's important that I say that because I was supposed to serve 7 days. I don't think I really served the whole 7 days. I think they let me out like half time or something like that. But the big thing is I had already met Sierra Ramsey back in like October, September, and the birth date on her gravestone says December 21st. So that's a big lie right there. That shows you're trying to cover something up right there, Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uh, Another thing was as soon as me and Beth started dating, um, she just gets mad and starts yelling at me. And what she says is, Beth Kimbrough told me, "Why is Jeff Hunt calling me?" I said, "What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about." And she's like, "You know who he is?" I said, "Yeah, I know who he is. So why is he calling me? Why is Jeff Hunt calling me, telling me I have to have sex with him because I'm dating you?" Now, Jeff Hunt, I never went around saying you'd go around and start trying to have sex with people that I was trying to, get married to, date or get married to. So I don't know why you go around doing all that. So I kind of do because it's in the Bible. You don't want people to find out the true history of what you really have done and what you're doing, right? Kodak, Jeff Hunt, with the picture of Dale Earnhardt still being alive. You say, I did better. I got a video. I got a video because it wouldn't believe picture. Got a video of him getting out, but you don't want to tell the truth. And that was what, 2001? 2001? It's 2023, Jeff Hunt. Um, anyway, this next one is really, really big, really big. Beth Kimbrough told me, eh, word for word, just like this, Brett, I'm not Beth Rainbow. I said, I know you're Beth Kimbrough. She goes, I know you're not going to kill me. I said, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying to marry you. She goes, I'm not Beth Rainbow. I said, Beth, I don't know who Beth Rainbow is. She said something like she knew what was going on, like she's from San Antonio or stuff. She goes, you're on Lackland, Brett. You were on Lackland. And I was like, Beth, I don't know what you're talking about. And she broke up with me right after that. Why would she say Beth Rainbow? I don't know any Beth Rainbow. I knew Beth Kimbrough. I'm going to show you why she said Beth Rainbow. One second. This is something Jeff Hunt had told her. Jeff Hunt told her that she was going to be Beth Rainbow. No, she was Beth Kimbrough. Um, so Jeff, this is going to really hurt you really bad. People aren't going to like you after today. Have a good day, murderer.
Her name was Beth Rainbow. All this stuff came out of the trial. Jolly West in 1955 sent a report to Sidney Gottlieb, which nobody had seen, and it was another document I found in his files, announcing that he had learned how to, or developed the technology to remove true memories and replace them with false memories in a human subject without their knowledge, which was one of the main goals, the biggest goals of the MK Ultra program, because he never testified. So it was either his wife or his mother who would talk about it. It was mostly his mother saying, well, all I knew was they wanted him to be involved in this 2-year study to try to relieve his migraines. He would have such horrible migraines, he would put his head in buckets of ice water. The people who described encountering him that night when he was arrested and immediately taken out of the sheriff's custody by the military police and brought to Lackland and then back to the sheriff's, he was in a trance. The doctors tested him for alcohol, because they thought, well, maybe he's drunk. He had just a little bit of alcohol in his system, but he wasn't drunk. And after the fact, they found out that he had, I mean, I don't want to get into this because it's really getting into the weeds.
And now I'm going to show the pictures of the people that I'm talking about, so you know who I'm talking about. So the Beth Kimbro that I'm talking about is this person right here, and that's Beth Kimbro. And she just happened she went to Plainview, and who became her friend instantly was Tina Bryant. It's just, you can see right there, just became her friend right before that. And Jerry Butler was right there. Look, he even looks guilty. He looks guilty. He knows. And there's his brother Corey. They all showed up and playing. But I mean, I pasted this picture on here on this because Ronnie Hartley also showed up over there too. Hey, look. Hey, Sean. How you doing, Sean Davis? Murderer. Um, he looked at me from a motorcycle the other day. He looked real mad. It was about 2 months ago. He looked at me like he was going to kill me. Well, he probably wants to. And the other person is Mr. Jeff Hunt himself right there. Jeff Hunt, hiding everything he can, lying, trying to get away with murder.
I find myself in a strange situation, and I don't know how. What seemed to be an infatuation is so different now. I can't get by if we're not together. Ooh, can't you see? Girl, I want you now and forever, close to me. I'm longing for the time, I'm longing for the day, hoping that you will promise to be mine and never go away. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna live without you. I could never live without you, live without your love. I ask myself, but there's no explanation.